can you tell me a bit about the process of conducting an IT assessment?
Yeah, so if you want to conduct an IT assessment, there are three things you need to do first. So one is you define the scope of the assessment, and you gather the data about your infrastructure, the systems and processes. And third, you analyze the data that you actually gathered to identify the strengths, weaknesses, risks and opportunities. So these are the three major steps. But if you double click, so first what you need to do is you need to do the assessment of current state. So whatever current state, technology stack, current processes, procedures, the people that we have, the organization, right? And then once you collect the current state assessment, then you have the gap analysis, right? So this is the stage, that includes basically you compare the current state to the leading practices and the industry standards and various benchmarks. For example, you have the Gartner reports, right? So Gartner would suggest McKinsey, they would suggest what are the different areas that you need to focus, what are the technology trends. So it basically provides different areas of improvement. So the gap analysis, it basically provides comparison, right? And then third step is basically recommendations. So you have the current state, you have the gap analysis, and then you come up with the recommendations based on all of these, industry standards and references. You basically come up with the findings for each of the focus areas, right, of the assessment. And you come up with the recommendations, and you basically create a specific, implementation plan, or you call it as a roadmap. So the roadmap could be a quarterly basis. Normally, we provide a 3-year roadmap, an implementation plan. So because the technology changes very, rapidly time to time. So you don't need to prepare a long-term roadmap, but at least, short-term, what are the quick wins? And the long-term, what are my, long-term goals? So you basically come up with the, implementation plan.
Okay.